What is good, friends, and welcome back. Today's video we're going to talk about the meta. But what does this word mean? Maybe you are new to Warpath or new to gaming and you heard that word so many times you still don't understand. So basically the meta is a term we use to describe what is the winning unit, what is the winning combination, what is the most successful unit on the battlefield, or maybe the most successful strategy or tactic. This is what we call the meta. So this video will talk about what unit are meta. What are the most popular unit to give you an idea if you want to gain the edge on the battlefield. Or maybe if you want to look ahead, not only in straight line, but just at the next curve, what will be the meta as by the time I'm making this video. Lilith is working on a few optimization on selected unit to make sure that we have a balance on the battlefield. So without further ado, let's talk about those units. First unit currently in the meta that gained its peak, in my opinion, is the helicopter. The helicopter, great unit. If you take a snapshot of the battlefield, mostly you will see as a ground unit the helicopter. What used to be, in my opinion, one of the worst legacy unit, the tank hunter became the helicopter, and that changed the tide quite a lot. So now we mostly see helicopters. They're great against main battle tank, but why do I say it reached its peak? Is now there's no more main battle tank. There's no more prey to hunt with the helicopter. So now you're fighting helicopters against helicopters, and the only way to be competitive is to have the best parts, the best tech, and the best buff. If you don't have this, then you don't have the edge anymore. So we reached this peak, and if you're thinking of building a second or a third helicopters, you may think about another unit, which is the light tank. The light tank, it was popular before, but now Lilith made some adjustment. It is better at countering the helicopter. It's better at penetrating the helicopter. It is a fast unit. It is almost a universal unit. It may not be the best solution to tank a base, but if you like to be fast on the battlefield, adopting rat tactics, hitting reserves, countering helicopters, go with the light. All right, the lighting is perfect for that. It's beautiful. I like this unit quite a lot. I used to be a main battle tank player until I decided to switch for the light tank. It is a better unit to counter the helicopter, and right now there are a ton of them, so plenty of targets to hunt. The light tank, it's only available to one camp, Camp Liberty, so it may be a little bit more difficult to obtain prototypes. However, try to be patient. It's worth it. I mean, like I said, it's a beautiful unit. You have the fastest, you have the most mobility. It's effective against fighters and bombers. As a group, it's kind of annoying. So if you consider the light tank, you will not go wrong for the next few months. The third unit being meta is the anti-tank gun. I've never liked this unit before. It was lacking range. It was kind of useless as there were not enough super heavy to justify this unit. Now, a few updates ago, Lilith bonafide this unit by adding the anti-aircraft mode and giving this unit an extra range. So now it's on par with the howitzer. It deals great damage against unit. It's good against air. It's very good against aircraft. I mean, it's deadly. Even if you don't have a fully upgraded anti-tank gun, it will deal significant damage to bombers. Aircraft will not fly over you if you have the anti-tank gun in anti-air mode. And also the anti-aircraft mode is more durable than the ground version of the anti-tank gun. So if you're afraid of getting bombed while you are in anti-aircraft mode, fear not. You have much more durability, so don't be afraid to stand there and shoot them down. The fourth unit being meta, or now is getting there, is of course the infantry. Right now, the only thing that sucks about the infantry is I don't have the proper tech. So infantry, they got their specific tech tree. So if you decide to commit to this unit, you may have to neglect the other technology. However, it will pay off dividend, as this unit, it's right now it's overpowered. If you have a fully upgraded infantry with the advanced technology, even though the enemy have some blue units, you can tank bases and be the hero of your alliances that can take bases, so the artillery can destroy it. It is truly a unit on the rise, gaining a lot of popularity. I hope it doesn't get adjusted. However, this unit needs a proper counter, and this is what we're going to talk about soon. So 3 units to consider as the helicopter reached its peak. You have the light tank, you have the anti-tank gun, and you have the infantry. 3 great solutions, but before you consider those units, make sure you don't have to disassemble a unit that you currently use. Don't chase the meta. You heard that term before. So what do I mean by that is, let's say that you were a main battle tank player back in the days. You enjoyed that unit until there were too much helicopters. So you said, screw it, I will advance disassemble my main battle tank, meaning that I will turn this unit into prototypes so I can build a helicopter. If you do that, and then later on the main battle tank becomes popular again, you are screwed. Now you will be chasing the meta again. You will be back to square one. So before chasing the meta, try to adopt your style on the battlefield. Try to use maybe another unit in your inventory that may be not as effective, but at least you can adjust it. Once you complete disassemble a unit, to obtain a 7.2 unit back, it takes a lot of time. So just be careful before you do that, as you may regret your choice. All right, so we talk about the unit on the rise. Now I want to talk about the next unit. Just so we're looking into a straight line, looking down the horizon to see what's coming next. But let's look further down the road and look after the curve. What can we expect? So Lilith announced that there will be two units to get to be optimized: the super heavy tank and the main battle tank. And I'm glad they did, as the super heavy tank, it used to be a great unit. However, the lack of mobility was too much to offset the durability. It was a durable unit, but not durable enough. You would get surrounded quite easily, and even a group of light tank could defeat a super heavy. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. And the super heavy used to be the main weapon, the main unit to tank bases, as now it's not quite durable. And since the anti-tank gun gained more popularity, I think the super heavy needs a buff. So we're gonna get that buff. How much, we will see in 9.1. I'm excited about that. Even though I'm not a super heavy player, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about all the commanders, all the friends out there that still have the super heavy, but they refuse to use it as it's not worth it. They rather use the infantry. So we're going to see what the optimization have as an effect on this super heavy. The second unit that will get a buff is the main battle tank, and that I'm more happy, as I'm a main battle tank guy, and I know a lot of you like the main battle tank. Currently, it's not worth it. There are too many helicopters on the battlefield. However, Lilith promises that the main battle tank will gain more firepower and more durability, or more armor. So I'm not sure how this will affect this unit in 9.1. We'll see, but hopefully the main battle tank will last longer against helicopter, And now we will see a turn, a switch. So as I told you before, the light tank, it's getting up there. Okay, it's gaining in popularity to counter the helicopter, which is about there. Okay, this is not up to scale. So the light tank will gain popularity, and the helicopter may be decrease in popularity. The main battle tank is right there. Okay, it's very far. So hopefully, with the increase of light tanks, we will have an increase of main battle tank, as the main battle tank is the counter for the light tank. All right. So this is what I want to talk about to you, friends. If you're looking, what is the next unit that will become meta? I think the best one so far is the infantry. It's the unit that have the most potential, and hopefully Lilith will not nerf that unit. However, I wish that Lilith buff the BM. So the BM, the rocket truck, the rocket launcher, the Katyusha, whatever you call it, this unit needs a significant buff against the infantry. Right now, I believe that the infantry doesn't have a proper counter. It's supposed to be the artillery, but between you and me, the howitzer or the BM, it's not effective enough. It doesn't counter it quite enough. As if you have a strong infantry, you can do pretty much whatever you want. You're immune to the enemy, unless you're really looking for trouble. The BM needs a proper buff to counter the infantry. I hope that they will. I think they are aware that the infantry is overpowered. So, like I said, if you still believe in the BM, don't disassemble this unit yet. Give it a chance. It will become relevant in the near future. That's it, friends. I hope that you like this video. I hope that this video will help you choose what is the right unit to be part of the meta to gain the edge on the battlefield. If you have any question, just go ahead, ask me in the comment section below. We're here to support you. We're here to give you the best tips and tricks to enjoy the game without having to spend any money. Until then, friends, I wish you a great weekend. See ya.